From wild, untamed landscapes of the Old West to gritty tales of outlaws and epic showdowns at high noon, Netflix offers a treasure trove of great westerns just waiting to be discovered. Welcome back, everyone. Matthew here with CineGold, and today we're going to take a look at the top 10 westerns on Netflix right now. So get ready and saddle up as we take a look at number 10.
Hey! Stop! Stop! I'm not gonna hurt you! Do you understand English?
Sorry, I can't, but,
Number 10, News of the World. In the aftermath of the American Civil War, veteran Captain Jefferson Kyle Kidd travels through Texas sharing news from around the world with local communities. Along the way, he meets a young girl who has been orphaned and sets out on a dangerous journey to reunite her with her surviving family. News of the World was directed by Paul Greengrass, who's most known for films like United 93, Captain Phillips, and a couple of the Bourne films. While this is not his best film, it's still solid and feels like a throwback to westerns of a bygone era. It's a bit of a slow burn, but definitely worth sticking with, and of course, I can't forget to mention star Tom Hanks, who's excellent as always. Number 9, The Harder They Fall. An outlaw, Nat Love, discovers that his sworn enemy, Rufus Buck, is being released from prison and gets his gang back together in order to get revenge. The Harder They Fall is anything but your classic style western and is instead better suited for viewers looking for something unique. It sets itself apart with visual flair, crazy action scenes, and an excellent cast highlighted by Idris Elba and Jonathan Majors. It's got style to spare, and the shootouts and other action sequences are very cool, making this a fun and exciting overall watch.
25 years since our first run together. 1900 and nothing.
It's a long time.
Number 8, The Power of the Dog. In the rugged landscape of 1920s Montana, a charming yet repressed rancher named Phil Burbank navigates complex dynamics within his family and community. His world is disrupted when his brother brings home a new wife and her son, leading to unexpected tensions and revelations that challenge the family's dynamics. Benedict Cumberbatch delivers an amazing performance for which he would receive a Best Actor nomination from the Academy Awards. He wasn't the only one either, with the actors receiving 4 total nominations and the film itself receiving 12, including for Best Picture. It's a powerful story and has gone on to be considered one of the very best films of the 2020s.
Got room for one more.
Number 7, The Hateful Eight. Set in post-Civil War Wyoming, a group of strangers seek refuge in a remote stagecoach stopover during a fierce blizzard. But the fragile peace between the group doesn't last long, as suspicion and deception slowly start to build to a toxic boil. This is a Quentin Tarantino film that includes many of his signature traits, such as tense dialogue, a large dose of humor, and of course over-the-top violence. The cast is exceptional, especially Samuel L. Jackson and Kurt Russell, and the gorgeous snowy cinematography help it to stand out from other films in the genre. If you're not a Tarantino fan, this probably won't change your mind, but I think most Western fans will find it worth the watch.
I'd appreciate it if you'd deposit your weapon in the receptacle by the swinging doors.
And if I don't?
Number 6, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. This film is an anthology divided into 6 stories, all set in the Old West and all exploring themes of death, morality, and human nature. From a singing gunslinger to a dangerous stagecoach journey, the film weaves together tales of life on the frontier, showcasing the absurdity and tragedy that comes with the pursuit of the American dream. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs was directed by the Coen brothers and features their trademark blend of comedy and misery. Of course, with this being an anthology, some of the stories are better than others, but overall, I think this is an impressive take on the genre. If you find yourself searching endlessly for good movies to watch on Netflix, why not let me do the work for you? I scour the depths of Netflix every week to find the best of the best in every genre. So make sure to hit the subscribe button now and enjoy the best that Netflix has to offer.
Won't change a thing. Let me live. I'll come for you. I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
Number 5, 310 to Yuma. It follows a struggling rancher who volunteers to escort a notorious outlaw to the train station where he faces many dangers and dilemmas along the way. As they journey towards the train, a tense game of wits and survival unfolds between the captor and his captive, ultimately leading to a showdown of wills. 310 to Yuma is a remake of the 1957 film of the same name and was one of the most memorable westerns released in the 2000s, with an excellent cast including Russell Crowe and Christian Bale, and some truly gripping scenes. This is definitely one of the better westerns you will find on Netflix, but unfortunately, unless you live in Australia, you'll have a hard time tracking it down, as that's the only region I could find it in at the moment.
What did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Number 4, High Plains Drifter. How about a classic? This one follows a mysterious stranger who arrives in a lawless town and is hired to protect it from a group of outlaws, but as he takes control, his enigmatic past and his motives become increasingly unclear. High Plains Drifter stars and was directed by one of the biggest legends of the genre, Clint Eastwood. And it's a pretty dark film with a haunting atmosphere and air of mystery that makes for a very gripping viewing experience. It's a pretty brutal work, something that probably wouldn't get made today, but it's definitely worth watching for serious Western fans.
Hell of a thing, killing a man. You take away all he's got, and all he's ever gonna have.
Number 3, Unforgiven. A retired gunslinger reluctantly takes up arms again to collect a bounty, all while grappling with his violent past. As he confronts the harsh realities of his former life, he's forced to reckon with the consequences of his actions in an unforgiving world. Like High Plains Drifter, Unforgiven also stars and is directed by Clint Eastwood, and this time he has crafted arguably his best film as both. It's considered by many to be the finest film in the genre, and the film's exploration of themes such as redemption, justice, and the brutal nature of violence has left a lasting impact. Unfortunately, it's another film that's pretty hard to track down on Netflix, appearing in only a few European regions such as Poland, but if you can find a way to watch it, prepare to see one of the most powerful westerns ever made.
Who the hell are you?
My pa found you.
Well, go fetch him.
Number 2, Old Henry. The last time I made a list of the top westerns on Netflix, there was one movie viewers felt like I was sorely missing, and that was 2021's Old Henry. Available in the Canadian and Mexican regions of Netflix, Old Henry follows a reclusive farmer whose quiet life is disrupted when he takes in a wounded man, leading to a tense showdown with outlaws. Turns out, the farmer is a pretty damn good gunslinger, causing secrets to unravel and tensions to rise. Lead Tim Blake Nelson hits the bullseye with his incredible performance, and the superbly written plot keeps you on the edge of your seat. Old Henry is one of the best modern westerns that you will find, and a can't miss for every western fan. Number 1, Godless. A notorious outlaw seeks refuge in a New Mexico mining town occupied almost entirely by women. As tensions simmer and paths collide, the town becomes the battleground for a gripping showdown between good and evil. Godless is the only series on this list, and it's 7 amazing episodes of gripping action, beautiful storytelling, and breathtaking cinematography. It's one of the most underrated series on all of Netflix, and certainly one of the best westerns of the last few years. Godless can be found in virtually every region on Netflix and should be considered a must-watch for every serious Western fan. And there you have it, folks. Be sure to lasso that like button, and don't forget to let me know in the comments what is your personal favorite Western on Netflix. Once again, that's it for me today, everybody. I will see you soon.